We are Lmtv, Linn-Mar Television, now in our 10th year of award-winning broadcast excellence. Linn-Mar, your news starts now.
Good morning, Linn-Mar.
It's Friday, January 18th, 2013.
Here's a look at the stories making news on your Linn-Mar campus. Our top story, the weekend team of Sydney, Antoine, and Brandon is waiting in the wings to bring us the Lmtv Weekend Report. Guys?
The big event on campus tonight is the boys' basketball game against Xavier.
The sophomore game starts at 6 with the varsity to follow.
If you can't make it to the game, you can watch it on TV. KCRG 9.2 will be carrying the game live.
Tomorrow night, it's Java and Jazz at 6 and 8:30 in the Colton Center.
The contest speech team will travel to Monticello for the large group district contest.
Team members will meet at 5:30 tomorrow morning at door 16, the orchestra door.
We have 2 new movies to tell you about.
Broken City.
A police officer is forced to resign from the force following a controversial shooting.
Mama.
A couple is forced to raise their young nieces who were left alone in the forest for 5 years.
That's your weekend.
Make it a good one.
Laura, back to you.
Thanks, guys, for that update. In other news, check out the big sale tonight at the boys' basketball game. The Linn-Mar Booster Club will offer bargain prices on Linn-Mar clothing. Shop early for the best selection. Don't miss out. We will be back with more Lmtv news right after this.
Lmtv, we are a must. Lmtv, we share the news. Lmtv, the channel you trust. Lmtv, the channel you choose.
Lmtv, your school, your news.
Welcome back. If you are taking the National French exam, get your money to Mrs. Dayton today. And any student interested in going to France in the summer of 2014, come to a meeting Tuesday at 3:45 in Miss Condon's room, H225. Now Henry joins us with sports. Henry?
Thanks, Laura. On the scoreboard, another big win for the wrestlers last night. Our Lions beat Washington 70-12. Tonight in Linn-Mar sports, as the Weekenders mentioned, sophomore and boys basketball will host Xavier. The girls will play at Xavier. Bowling will meet Xavier at May City at 3:45. The team will be dismissed at 2:20. JV Wrestling will travel to Winthrop. The meet starts at 5:30. Tomorrow, varsity boys basketball will play Onalaska at the La Crosse Civic Center in Wisconsin at 4 p.m. Varsity wrestling will travel to Clinton. Varsity boys swimming will swim in the MVC meet at Jefferson. And sophomore and varsity girls basketball will host Pleasant Valley at 5 p.m. In other sports news, any guys interested in going out for track this spring, listen up. Sign up in the athletic office before January 28th. Any girls interested in playing soccer this season, come to a girls' soccer preseason meeting Monday night at 7 o'clock in the lower commons. That's sports. Back to you, Laura.
Thanks, Henry. In news from the counselors, juniors, earn money while you learn. Check out MOC, a work experience program available to seniors. Earn an hourly wage for your work experience and 30 credits. See Mrs. Larson in room F162 for more information. Anyone enrolled in a Kirkwood class this semester can now check out your textbooks in the counseling office. If you have any questions, please see your counselor. For more on internships, scholarships, and upcoming college visits, stop by the counseling website or go to the office. Now, Chris is here with the arts and clubs. Chris?
Thanks, Laura. On the arts and club scene, must see Mrs. Fry today to get information for tomorrow's district contest in Monticello. Then the team will gather at door 16, the orchestra door, tomorrow morning at 5:30 a.m. Bring money for lunch. Linn-Mar Jazz will present Java and Jazz tomorrow night at 6 o'clock and 8:30 in the Colton Center. Check it out. That's your club update. Laura, back to you.
Thanks, Chris. Henry, what's on the menu in the Linn-Mar kitchen?
It's taco meat with your choice of whole grain chips or a tortilla with refried beans, shredded lettuce, and diced tomato, and an apple. The other lines will offer the sub sandwich bar, pizza, or a la carte items. The food court serves Crispitos and cheese sauce. That's lunch, Laura. Back to you.
Thanks. Sounds delicious. Now weathercaster Maddie Spencer has your weekend forecast. Maddie?
Thanks, Laura. Part of the weekend looks good. The other part, not so much. Your Lmtv forecast calls for sunny skies today with a high of 47. Tomorrow will be mostly sunny with a high of 43. Then on Sunday, a cold front moves through and brings a chance of snow with a high of only 16. That's your weekend forecast. Laura, back to you.
Thanks, Maddie. That wraps up today's edition of LMTV News.
Remember, LMTV is always available online. Just go to the high school website or follow us on Twitter.
For the entire cast and crew, thanks for watching.
Join us again on Tuesday and make it a great 3-day weekend, Linn-Mar.